So, as a part of our NGO activity, we today have Mr. Hugo Smith from France, who has come to an interactive session with us, and we are in Rishikesh, and this is 27th of April 2026. So, Hugo, which country you are from?
First of all, nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm from France.
Okay, France.
Yeah, Paris.
Okay, from
Exactly.
Paris, exactly. So, you came to India for curiosity of something, I think, to explore something in India.
Yes, for a long time I've always wanted to explore that part of the world, especially India,
Okay.
for its spirituality and the connection of the people and the religion, the gods in general.
Okay. So, being explore, you want to explore the Indian spiritual systems that you have heard in a long time, maybe in
Yeah,
France.
in many books, in many stories,
Okay.
travelers who told me about many things, and especially yoga, a big
Okay.
topic.
Okay. So, Hugo, you must have been practicing yoga in the West also.
Yes, on and off actually. It has been really difficult for me to like stay constant. That's why I'm here as well to really connect with that discipline and that way of life. But yeah, I've tried many different type of yoga in Europe, in Latin America as well. But since I arrived here in Rishikesh, there's been a game changer, if I could say that.
Okay. Briefly, can you tell me the main difference in the teaching pedagogy of India and the rest of the world, maybe West and Latin America, as you told me? Basic teaching pattern difference.
I'm still new to this field, but what I experienced is I think in the West it's more about like the body and how you could feel better with it with that sport they say it over there, and here is more like a way of doing things, a way of living your life, and connecting it with your spirituality. um, it's more about like in the West about the physical aspect of it, so feeling better, feeling after that session like aware of your body, aware of like if you feel great or not, you can stretch or not. And here it's more like connecting to another state, another to your soul maybe,
Okay.
depending on everyone and anyone.
You want to say they are more connecting to the body still, and we here are connecting more to the mind and the soul.
Yes, it's both together.
Okay, so body, mind, and soul. I think we all three we are concentrating on all 3 but there in the West they are more concentrating on bodily practices mainly,
Yes,
just like
it's
gym.
it's what I think. It's my opinion.
Okay, that's the opinion of most of people rather. So India, you say we are more concerned with soul level things, and okay,
I think in the West it's more like apart from the yoga, it's more like about achieving things,
okay,
achieving new things and unlocking new materialistic
Okay.
experience.
okay,
And here, since I arrived here like a few weeks ago, and the few yoga sessions I've been part of, it's unlocking what's deep inside your body wants, what
Okay.
deep inside your soul
okay.
is telling you.
You are here for first time?
Yes, first
Okay,
time in
you are here
India.
first time. Okay, so
But I've tried many or been part to many Hare Krishna communities in the past, and Hinduism as well.
Okay.
So I've been around it, and that's why I'm here to the. I feel is the origins
Okay.
of yoga and these
Okay.
religions.
Okay, so what I feel that the life in the West is more sensory in nature. They're more serving their senses, and here we are detaching from senses, and we are living more peaceful life. Perhaps our diet is not very aggressive. We eat vegetables. We don't eat a lot of meats and a lot of stimulant things. So now, though things are changing under Western influence, actually Indians are also doing all those things which people are living in the West rather. So anyway,
But I think it's vice versa, you know, like we bring a lot of things from Europe to here,
Yeah,
but India as well is bringing a lot of like values
yeah,
and positive impact
yeah.
to
There
the
was.
West. It's a collaboration kind of, you know.
I had been into teachings of Paramhans Yogananda also. He went to the West to establish his center in Encinitas, California, way back in 1800s or early 90s, I think. And until 1927, I think he left to America. He said there is a lot of good things in the West, no doubt, especially the science, the scientific education, sometimes the manners and etiquettes and all those things, the hygiene levels,
Yeah.
you know. So but in India we have a lot of spiritual things, so he said that world will need both.
Yeah.
You want the world to become a better place to live in, you have to take some things from the West and you have to take some things from the East, that is India, and you have to combine both to
Yeah.
create a new culture that is both Indian as well as Western.
It's about balancing.
Yeah, it's about balancing. Take the good things from the West, like education.
Yeah.
For education, we go to the West. We have been going to the West because they have the best educational practices, the best scientific labs, best research. And in India, we have been good at spirituality.
Yeah.
So the West needs the spirituality perhaps, and we needs more scientific education, more businesses.
Yeah.
India, we are not at good at business creation yet.
I think it's more about being present, being aware here.
Okay.
That spiritually maybe is what you're mentioning.
Okay.
In the West, is more like about like the past, what happened, or the future. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna have enough money? Are we gonna be able to do this or not? Building, building, building,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and never being aware of what's happening now.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I showed you a book. Now it says sometimes you have to do nothing to heal.
Yeah.
But when you do nothing, your brain reaches the default settings, and that default settings heals you because everything is connected to mind. So when the mind is healed by doing nothing, then your body also heals. But I think that doing nothing is yoga.
It's like taking a step back
Yeah, you are
and
actually
observing.
Yeah, you have reduced the number of thoughts.
Yeah.
So that heals. So what positive things you felt in yoga? Anything unique to your experience?
Many things actually. I feel like more connected to my body,
Okay.
and that allowed me as well to allow myself to connect with my spirituality and to take a break from everything around me.
Okay.
It's like doing like an active meditation,
Okay.
allowing me to stop and breathe and actually like looking at things around me and enjoying it and being grateful.
Okay. From my experience, it brings you, it decreases your laziness, it decreases your sleeping time, it creates more activity, creativity. You have more number of ideas, and you develop stronger intuitions
Yeah.
or inner calling to
Yeah.
to take better decisions. It's like antenna being aligned to the divine, so that it receives the best of signals. And when you listen to the divine, he conspires to create everything for you. So when you're listening to divine, the nature is creating for you. So most of the yogis, you will know, they do nothing actually, but the nature works for them. So people would say, oh no, this guy doesn't do much hard work, but still he's succeeding because nature and divine is with him. There are a lot of people who will work very hard, very hard, very hard, but nothing will work out for them because nature is not creating for them. He's perhaps listening to the voice of the world and not to the divine. Once he starts listening to the voice of divine, he will need little effort and things will be created for him. That is have been my experience regarding yoga. It can heal many diseases like high BP, and you can treat many disorders like osteoarthritis, depression, anxiety, back pains, a lot of diseases. So
I think what India brought me and gave me is this realization, this thought of like stop caring for what's around you or what is judging you or what you think people are
okay.
thinking or judging, but just be yourself.
Yeah. That is that is what yogis say.
Yeah.
You listen to yourself, your inner self, connect to it because that is the voice of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a, if you have been Christian into Christianity, there is a story. Why did Noah build his ark? He actually had an intuition that it will rain for 39 days. It is one of the biblical tales I read in Bible. and rest of the people were not aligned to the divine, so they did not have that intuition that it will rain for 39 days. And Noah starts building a ark, and he took everything inside that ark, and after 39 days it actually rained, and everything was flooded, everybody died, but he survived. So people who have intuitions are already connected to the divine. They just have to amplify it by doing yoga, and they will be saved of any future calamity. But not all will have that kind of signals or intuitions from God, only the elevated souls.
Mm, maybe, but I think anyone can allow himself to connect.
Yeah,
Everyone has the ability
yeah,
to allow him to feel and connect.
yeah. But when you read these religious scriptures, God chooses. He doesn't let anybody, but he chooses few souls to connect. Only those will have a affinity to do yoga or turn to churches or turn to temples to connect with divine, and few of them will actually be able to connect and find the right path. So that is what I have read and understood from Shastra. It's there in Bible also, intuition. Like I told you the story. Why did Noah build its ark? You can see on the internet now. So I think it's
But
a
every path is different.
yeah,
Maybe you have a path in yoga, maybe you
Yeah.
have a path
yeah,
in different things, or
yeah.
meditation, or it can be
But that
another religion.
the
Or,
path, if it is coming from inner calling, you will need very less effort. You will enjoy it rather.
exactly. Yeah.
But if
You
it
don't have to force it.
path is coming from the voices of people, it's going to be full of very struggle and obstacles. Nature will not help you because you are not meant to follow that path. So I think the people who, like Bill Gates, I told you, Bill Gates heard to his inner voice, and he was a 10th class dropout,
Mm.
and he was one of the biggest creators of
Mm.
businesses in computers. So there are people who will listen to their heart and not to the people. What will people say? He's a 10th class dropout, that kind of thing. So you should follow your soul, I think. Sachin Tendulkar, a great player, he is only 10th class pass, but he listened to his soul and went into cricket and succeeded. So that a lot of examples are there that you should listen to your soul, and that is called yoga. So it was nice talking to you, and
Thank you very much.
we are actually going to create a NGO to spread the awareness about yoga and how to take decisions in life. And people like you who are helping us out, we are actually very grateful. So I am very thankful to you from my team, Dr. Sanju, who is an acupressure specialist, myself, Dr. Neeraj Tyagi, who is an allopathic physician and some expertise in yoga and naturopathy also. And Kamalji is there, and Madhuriji Magistela from Europe. She is one of our overseas coordinators from Ireland, UK. She originally from Czechoslovakia. We all thank you a lot, and we wish you good luck in future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.